Hi there, how are you? My name is Cami. Welcome to my channel and welcome to a new class. Today I'm going to be guiding you through a Yin Yoga class for lazy days. So today is raining a lot. It's been raining all day and I am very in the mood for this practice, so you're in the mood as well, I know. So maybe a Sunday or maybe a rainy day or maybe a day that you are just lazy but you still want to do something with your body and connect a little bit with your soul and with your breath. So this is the perfect class for that. For this class, you're going to need a big bed pillow, very dense, or maybe two pillows. Or if you have a bolster, that's perfect. Go and grab it. Let's start in our first pose, which is child's pose, supported child's pose with the pillow in the center of the mat. So you can spread your knees as wide as the yoga mat or a little bit closer by together. It depends on how your hips are feeling today. And slowly start to relax on the pillow. You can go either or with your forehead or with your chin or with one cheek. We're going to hold this pose for about 4 minutes. So make sure you're comfortable. Remember that Yin is a very passive style of yoga. We don't want to force the body or go too deep into the shape. Start to connect with your breath. Low belly, deep breaths. We are almost halfway of the pose, so if you were on one ear, you can turn to the other side. Final breaths here in this pose. Maybe 4 or 5 more breaths. And slowly come back to your knees. Take your time. Good, and close your eyes, grow up with your spine, relax your shoulders. And take a moment here to observe how you feel after this first pose. Relax your face muscles, your upper back. Try to relax your legs. When you're ready, you can open your eyes, and let's move to our next pose, which is half saddle. So placing the pillow at the back side of the mat, we're going to start with the left knee bend. Extend your right leg forward. So you don't have to feel any pain in the left knee. If that's the case, you can put some pillows or a block or something under the knee, or you can open a little bit more. Your foot to the side. And from here, we are going to go all the way back down to the mat, or maybe you stay here with your hands pointing forward or your fingertips pointing backwards. Try to relax your legs as much as possible. And see if you are falling to one side, maybe to the right side. Start to come back to center. And take this first minute of the pose to find your edge. And we are going to stay here for about 3 minutes. Remember, you can always come back out of the pose before the time that I am proposing. Listen to your own body. But we really get a lot of benefits from holding the poses for that long. But at the same time, it's a training to learn how to come out of the pose earlier or adjust, find more props, find another option. There is always an option. So if you are on your back, maybe if you're feeling this is too intense, you can come back to your hands. And if you are on your back, press your elbows and your forearms on the floor. Help yourself with your hands very slowly. Come back to center. And let's move to the other side. So strengthening the leg, the left leg. Maybe take a minute here to move a little bit your legs. Shake your knees to one side and to the other. And make any movement that your body is asking for. And when you're ready, let's go to the other side. Bend your left knee. Find your pose. Maybe you can stay here on your hands, opening the chest. Or maybe you go all the way down to the floor or to your forearms first. Find your pillow. If you're on your hands or on your forearms, try to relax your shoulders. Feel the stretch in your right quad and in the hip flexor. Just a few more breaths in this pose. On this side. Feel your breath. And when you're ready, very slowly, carefully get out of the pose, come back to your sitting position. Extend your legs or maybe bend your legs. Move your knees to one side, to the other side. And good. Our next pose is a neck stretch and shoulder stretch. So I'm gonna face the camera so you can see me a little bit better. You can stay where you want, maybe sitting on your knees like me, on your heels, or you can sit cross-legged on your pillow. Let's start with the right side. So bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Grow up with your spine. And you can stay here, or you can also bring your right hand on top of your head without pressing or pulling too much, just with the weight of your hand. And you can stay here, or you can also go with your left fingertips to the floor or extend your arm. We're going to hold this pose for about 3 minutes, opening up the left side of the neck, the chest, the top of the shoulder. And you can also feel the stretch going down through your left arm. If your right hand gets tired or your arm, you can just relax your hand on top of your right knee or your right thigh. Remember, you don't have to feel any pain or tension, any numbness. And slowly, to get out of the pose, you can use your right hand to lift your head back to center. Take a moment here, observe. Maybe you want to move your shoulders or your head. Or if you want to change your sitting position, you can also do it. And when you're ready, let's go to the other side. So inhale here. Exhale, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. And you can just stay here, allowing gravity to do the work for you. Or you can go with your left palm on top of your head. Relax both shoulders. And you can also bring your right fingertips to the mat or to the floor. Relax your jaw, relax your face. See if you are rounding your back. Try to keep it as straight as possible. And very slowly help yourself with your left hand to bring your head back to center. Good. Invite any movement that you need. And let's go all the way down to the floor for our next pose. So take your time getting there. Our next pose is banana. So move your hips to the left side of the mat and your legs to the right corner of the mat, as well as your arms to the right side of the mat. And you can grab opposite elbow, or you can extend your arms. This is an option. Another option is to cross your left foot on top of your right. A very nice side body stretch. And when you're ready, slowly come back to center. And take a moment here before moving to the other side. Maybe extending your arms beside your body, or moving your legs, or just finding stillness. And when you're ready to go to the other side, move your hips to the right side of the mat. Extend your legs to the left corner of the mat, and your arms as well to the left side. Finding this banana shape with your body, and see if you are turning all the way to the left side. Try to bring your right hip to the floor, grounded, and feel how your body opens from your fingertips to your tip toes. You can also cross your right foot on top of the left, or the other way, the left on top of the right. Very slowly back to center. Take your time. And we will find our final resting pose, Shavasana. I recommend you grab your pillow, put it under your knees. Relax everything on the floor. Stay present in your practice, in your body, in your breath. If you get distracted with any thoughts or ideas, or something that is not related to your yoga practice, it's okay. That's normal. That's usual. Don't worry, just come back to your breath and to the sensations in your body. And you can stay here in your Shavasana as long as you want. And when you want to get out of the shape and finish your practice, when you feel you're ready, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, deepen your breath, and do it very mindfully and carefully without rushing, so you can feel the benefits of the practice. Thank you very much for sharing your time with me. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, or whatever you feel. And I will see you in the next class soon. Namaste.